Midwest Tour, now bringing super late model excitement to the 60-year-old ARCA Racing Series.
You got to work hard. You got to work on your stuff. I mean, you come in one of these races, there's one of 15 guys that can win one of these things. I mean, everybody works hard. Everybody's stuff is prepared right and ready to go win the race. So it's anybody's game.
It's super late model racing on the Midwest's finest short tracks. Wheel-to-wheel action on legendary ovals.
I seen him coming, and he raced me pretty clean. He got inside of me once, and we got under lap traffic, and he got into me a little bit and got to the outside of me, and then looked like it was going to be a good race. I kind of ran him up out of 4 a little bit, and then we got down 1 and 2, and I kind of got loose, and we got together, and I just, I guess I came out ahead, and just went through 3 and 4 ahead and brought her to the finish.
We wore everything out we had. There's nothing left. And I don't believe that we ever touched while we were racing. He'd get up to me, I'd give him the bottom, he'd race me clean, we'd go at it for 5 laps. I could get a little ahead of him, he'd catch back to me, and it was just insane, you know.
Since its birth in '07, the Midwest Tour has seen hundreds of drivers race in front of tens of thousands. More than 30,000 at the combined Midwest Tour NASCAR weekend at Iowa Speedway, and more than 12,000 at the Tour's return to the legendary Milwaukee Mile.
This race is big. I mean, this is Snowball Derby caliber, Winchester 400 type deal. I mean, this is right up there with the rest of them. There's almost 80 cars here. So your top 40 cars that make this field are going to be pretty stout.
No, obviously, I think there's a lot of excitement when you have 80 cars show up. I didn't know there was still 80 cars around here, so that's a huge car count, the most cars I've ever seen in a late model race in Wisconsin in my life. So it's a crazy car count, a lot of good competition here, so it should be a great race.
Highlighting the inaugural Swiss Colony Howie Leddow Memorial 150, the return of Hall of Famer Rusty Wallace.
To support Howie Leddow and the MAC Fund, I mean, it's something I wanted to do for him. He was a fantastic crew chief, a fellow who really made a lot of people famous out here. Alan Quickie, Jimmy Johnson, just to name a few. So when I heard about it, I decided, let's do it. And I originally thought I was just going to come up here and support the series, sign some autographs, but then they wanted me to drive. That's like, you want me to drive, come out of retirement? I said, yeah. And my kids wanted me to do it. Everybody wanted me to do it. I said, okay, let's do it.
For third-generation driver Travis Sauter, the Howie Leddow Memorial is the biggest win of his career.
Yeah, this is a big one. Milwaukee Mile, honoring Howie Leddow. It's a pretty neat deal. So I'm just we've never really ran that good here, and this is just a cool place to come, and to win here is just over the top. There was a lot of guys here from out of the state, and for us to hold serve and win the race on our home turf, that's a big deal. We didn't want to let them guys from down south win this one.
The Midwest Tour is proving to be a winner in gaining support from major sponsors. These marketing partners seeing a real return on their investment, gaining the attention of Fortune 100 companies, and building a strong overall sponsor base.
Goes to show how much they feel about us and how we feel about them. So, for Skag Power Equipment to be able to donate a $6,300 mower to the champion, that's a huge gift, for the champion. And for Lester Billings to go ahead and donate a cruise to one lucky fan in the grandstand. So it's just everything that they do for racing and for all of us, it just goes to show you what it's like to have great sponsors.
Every year, the Midwest Tour champion is crowned at La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway, home of the famous Oktoberfest racing weekend. Past champions include 3-time Oktoberfest king Dan Fredrickson, Steve Carlson, and Nathan Hosley. In 2012, 4 drivers come in with a shot at the Tour Championship.
Oh, absolutely. We come here to win. I mean, that's the only reason that we're doing this thing, is that it's the big picture at the end, and that's the big win light. So, second's not bad, but usually you don't remember who finished second.
No matter what happens, we've had an awesome year this year, and we can't just let one race, say what our season was like, and no matter what happens, we ain't letting up, we ain't giving up until the checkers fly.
Yeah, it's fun for us. We haven't been the leader at all this year. Jonathan's pretty much led it all season, and we've sort of been chasing and caught up here at the end, and it's been fun. It's been a fun weekend so far. We'll see what happens tonight in the heat and the feature tomorrow.
We come to the racetrack to beat each other and beat each other fairly. We work hard during the week and try to get our cars as fast as we can and try to beat the next guy. So we're all competitive, and that's what we want to do, is beat the next guy and know that we did it by our hard work.
After 100 laps, it's Travis Sauter winning Oktoberfest for a second time, and Jonathan Island celebrating a Midwest Tour championship.
I just knew that all season long we never gave up when we kept fighting week after week for this thing, and it just shows never give up, because good things that come about it.
The ARCA Midwest Tour, coming soon to a speedway near you. Follow us on Facebook and at arcamidwesttour.com.